Uh,
It's me.
Hello.
I was looking for you.
Is it me you're looking for?
I just said that I
Yeah,
was. Are you just not listening to me?
no.
That music video, that old Lionel Richie music video, is so creepy.
Dude, like, yeah. It's rough. It's basically like. Anyway, you know what? We're not talking about that. Welcome to the stream. Fuck Lionel Richie. No, actually, I like his music and the Commodores. So, like, don't. Anyway, we are back with the Valendale group, only one of which likes to introduce themselves.
Fuck you.
And they won't do it this time. Super awesome. Thank you for joining me. This is great. Always right on cue with this. Yeah. Sons of bitches. But the group finds themselves outside of a mine. They peeked in and kind of kicked a hornet's nest a little bit last session when they just couldn't sneak well enough or like
Yeah,
life
Red.
in the right direction. Rev.
I it was the rolls. I didn't do anything stupid. I was checking for traps and I failed.
Yeah.
Checking traps.
You heard it here. He failed. Uh,
The
but no.
dice failed me.
After more or less clearing out a floor worth of combat, they took a moment to regroup in the mouth of the mine. The static cling of hundreds upon hundreds of pickaxes into the wall that becomes this open cacophony that really is a full-on audio assault at all times, but it's not like I'm gonna make it cause damage. It's just something to keep in mind. You guys are like front row at a Stomp concert.
I'd like to check if these guys have reacted at all of us killing the gnolls. If they keep working, if they don't give a fuck, if they are mindless blobs.
Yeah, roll that. Let me see that beam footage, baby.
Where am I? Sorry, I'm the character builder. Inside. Inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Jesus. 8.
You
Can I give the help
can't
action?
tell. You know what? Yeah, like you're both taking a scan around and sharing information.
Yeah, no, you roll your
Holy
own.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
My insight is a
Rough roll.
the +3. Nat 20.
Sexy. Holy shit. All right. It doesn't take you long, even with like the meager information that Chick is able to gather, while kind of like testing the rope bridge that he's standing on, making sure it's safe. Kind of taking a lot in, not just the blobs, but you're dead set focused. You're like, what the fuck? I'm not fighting my way through an army of these things. And then you notice they haven't even slowed pace. Nothing that's happened has affected them at all. Like, period. You even see like you're so good you can see separated piles at their feet of what you would assume is like worthless and things that are worth something.
They've got like multiple hands going at the same time.
Yeah, like there's like each of them has at least 8 hands. 5 of them are pickaxing, 3 of them are like sorting. Like these things are capable of complex layered thought in one very fucking specific way.
I wonder if we could convince them to join our side.
With your insight, that thought wouldn't even occur to you. You can tell that it's more a programming than a mindfulness.
Okay. Dang.
Yeah,
Um,
that nat 20 get, that's a fair get for that.
Can I make my little fairy creature here like scout ahead stealthily to like over here and here where you need, yeah.
I over here where?
There's like an opening here that I can't tell, and there's definitely an opening here.
North.
Yeah, so like, can they go like across the bridge stealthily and check out those places for people or traps?
I think you broke Theo.
Sorry, I'm moving things to the
Yeah,
table area
okay.
Okay.
as you ask. Sorry, I
Yeah.
should have been slightly more specific about the doinses.
That's cool.
Back on tokens, right? Yep. Okay.
Okay.
There's not a lot of. There's no talking. Oh, whoops. There's zero talking. It is all ting, 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 just like I said, a cacophony. And the closer they get, like this area in particular seems like it just kind of bounces so much sound out of those two areas.
I'm going to get closer.
Group perception
Yeah.
check, please.
What?
Group perception check, please.
My roll is helpful.
I'm stuck on the threes.
Damn.
All right, all right. I don't see Rose.
I did roll it. I think it's just my internet's fucking up a bit. It was a 15.
All right.
It's on the chat log. It'll be on the
The game
campaign
log,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me have a look.
15.
Then yeah. Oh, all right. None of you really notice, except with a thought. You're like, I did throw something down there. Maybe I should check. If I can see the light. Maybe my eyes have adjusted. This, that, and the third. And as you look down and you squint real hard, you start to notice that that little like starlight where your candle is gone. But there is a light that is starting at the bottom, or what you can see as the bottom of a spiral staircase, and you can see that is like the way the mind works. You know what I mean? And you can see the glow of your light spell, and even kind of like, because it's your magic, you just know it a little bit. Like, yeah, that's my light. That you can tell that it's moving towards you, upwards on the tracks.
Oh, I don't like that.
In circles or vertically?
In circles, it's
In
following the
circles.
track.
I think we're gonna have some company soon. Maybe. I don't know how long it takes to get up here. But someone found my light and is coming back, bringing it back to me. I can see it.
I guess we
Ambush.
Smash. Yeah.
Is this a bridge above the railroad?
Which bridge?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand here until they reach. I guess it's a good spot.
Whatever you guys choose to do.
Okay.
Based
And
on its
also-
on the circle it's making, does it seem like it's gonna come up over here or over here?
Have the high.
Well, it's coming out here just because that's the way the tracks work. Like, there's nothing that
Oh,
can
I see.
do
Okay.
to change that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But wherever you guys want to be. I'll
Yeah,
allow.
I want to have the high ground.
Alright. I might pull out javelin and like ready in action to throw it when they get in range.
I'm gonna hide and do the same with a bow. Jesus fuck. 3 again.
I'm trying to get myself, like, my little fairy spirit to move, but I can't get it to move. Oh, here we go.
Where do you?
Whee.
Are you doing that? Because I just moved.
Oh,
it.
oh no, I was trying to move it, but you moved it. I'll just point it. I'm trying to like put it like over.
Sorry, let me zoom out so I can see where you pointed.
Okay.
All right, go.
Cha.
Oh, there. All right.
Yeah.
Boop-a-da-boo, boop-a-doo.
Yeah, like that side of the bridge. Rotate player seems to be able to move a bit better, and I think. Oh God. Well, I'll go to the other side of the bridge and then I'll work it out in case something happens. I think I'm going to put myself behind my Thari.
All right.
Sorry, I don't understand.
What don't you? Wait.
That was definitely Siri.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. What? Oh, fucking Siri.
Let me move this back to my head.
All right. So you guys just kind of hunker down and you kind of just watch for the light, more or less.
Wait,
Yeah,
do we have?
Because we don't know it's a bad guy yet. Like it could be a whole army of bad guys, but we don't actually know.
We don't have anything like a chain or something to put on the rail. So it's stuck.
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Is there any pickaxes or something around?
Debris.
None that aren't in use. There's some broken handles and things like that, but like if like even
Rocks?
some hands are just holding raw fucking pick heads, you know what I mean? Like there's no metal of use.
You can break the tracks.
I know the bodies are currently gone, but like, did the people who attacked us have any stuff?
Yeah, we got to a mountain of corpses.
You could throw a bunch of corpses on there. That is true.
Yeah, we could just throw the bodies.
Yeah, there was like 3 around here, right? In the
It was
in
at
the
least
center
2
pillar.
here and 4 here.
The bodies hit the tracks.
All right.
do we have time to do this?
Is you have a little bit of time? Is anybody keeping an eye on the light?
Do we like doing this party?
I mean, it might not be my favorite, but we're here.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on who's down there. If
Yeah,
it's more gnolls, then the bodies make sense. But if it's not a gnoll,
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
actually gonna go here and leave my ferry
My
there.
worry is
I'm
that
not
they
going down.
reach here while we are all here, and it's
Yeah, but that was an advantage for them last time. Like that was
Yeah.
definitely useful for them. So
I'm going to say there's very little chance that whatever's coming up is a good guy.
yeah,
It may be somebody with lore, but I don't think that speaking character is good.
And
So
leaving a bunch of corpses to stop the wagon is not gonna kill them if they have to talk.
yeah. Throw the corpses down.
Yeah.
I've got a javelin ready to just throw when they come into sight.
I would like to point out that even if they're not good, doesn't necessarily mean that they're an enemy of ours.
yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
wait.
not wrong, but are you saying that to suggest we don't ambush them, or are you just saying that to say a point?
I'm just saying, like, we shouldn't just I'm new to the group. I don't know how this group gets down. Maybe we shouldn't just try to kill everybody we see. But if that's the way the party gets down, I'm with it. We can kill the whole world. I don't care. I just want friends.
It's a He's got the
I
disease
swear to God,
please.
I've never vibed with a character more than in that moment. Like, I'll burn the whole world. Just be my friend.
If it's a goblin or a gnoll, I'm pretty sure we're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So this is a bunch of bodies I made. I don't know how many people is here.
All right, I think we just wait.
I'm gonna wait right where I'm at, and
Wait,
depending on what we see, I might jump off this platform onto the cart. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna move this more like this so they don't hide behind the bridge.
Okay, so is like, oh my god, hold on, I'm on my phone. I don't know how to ping shit. Where Rev
Yep, check.
is standing, is that like a bridge
Yeah,
that's higher up?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna
This
stand over
is-
there so I
Come
can
along.
shoot people.
We
This
have the
is-
higher ground here. We are invincible.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a weird one. How long in minutes do we have?
Are the trains coming in time?
Like
Oh,
while
Theo's on mute.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is why I was asking who's keeping an eye on the light. If that was you, Sage, and I missed it, I apologize.
No, it's me.
Oh, it's you?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit confused at how long from seeing those lights
Well,
till an estimation of where the light is, because like specifically there is a spell that has 11 minutes of casting time.
not that
and
long.
that's
Fair.
Really?
Then that is what I need to know.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
fair. That is. What spell is that?
Yeah.
Augury.
Oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, I can ritual it for 11
Yeah.
minutes, which is a time.
Which, I mean, good out of combat, not so much in.
We
But
weren't
Yeah.
in it yet.
That's my last.
all right. You've done a good job of keeping track, and it's only getting brighter because it's only getting closer. And roll me another perception ship tie.
$19.
Oh, 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Especially as it's getting closer, you can see right away that it's a it's a hooded figure that stands taller. It's not so much a hooded as it is like cloaked. Like when you see it, you can instantly tell that it's that what it's wearing is finery. And it has its hood up. You can't make out what it is, but you can tell that it is tall, wide, and dressed well.
Oh, I do not like that.
I send a message of just like not a gnoll or a goblin, I don't think.
Can I stealth? Can I like?
Yeah.
I'm
100%.
afraid. I am
Can I
scared.
stealth again, or do I use the roll before? Since I've been putting bodies there.
Yeah, you're gonna need to stealth again after all that hard work.
I mean,
Well, that
I'm
is a
saying because I rolled like shit before. I don't know if you want me to keep that shitty roll.
Oh no! You did an action between stealth and then this, so you got to stealth again.
No, it's good.
There we go. All right.
I just flatten in the bridge,
All right.
so I'm not seen from below.
Sage like picks up a piece of the broken bridge and like hides behind it. Oh, darkness would be Sajej, right?
Yeah,
Okay, making sure. I know it's an old friend, but
yeah. One and the same, really. At this point, it's just one of the system.
all right. Anybody else? No, you two aren't even trying to stealth. That's fair. I don't know why that's there. Did you not bring your dragon baby?
It's next to me.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, it's that dark black and purple and a shade. All right, got you. Yeah. So basically, there's like this 2 or 3 minute moment. Not it feels like 20 minutes, an hour, as you just watch this light, this glowing light come. And the closer it gets, the easier it is for all of you to see that whatever this person is you have encountered nothing like this. It is pure white silk with red filigree that looks like fire. as it floats and as it like moves with the tremors of the clickety clack of the train as it comes up. Through the second floor, you can clearly see this thing is just a bit taller than Ty and Door. This thing is fucking massive for an individual. And it's and it's at this point that you all also notice a on the front of the cart, kind of obscured by how bright the candle was, there is a small white flag.
Plan.
Flag.
Do we know what that means in this?
Yeah.
Or-
You would all know what that means. Like,
Does the filigree look like familiar to me? Like the filigree patterns itself?
no. This is
Okay.
stitching like you've never seen. It's almost like magical.
Above table, we're seeing an angel, right? I don't remember the name of the race.
No. Above table. Well, it'll be really clear in just a second. But no, it's not an angel.
In white and tall.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name I'm looking for?
Asimar.
Asimar?
But no,
Yasimar.
nope.
Okay.
But yeah, so do you hold off and wait for them to get?
I'm gonna remain hidden.
He's got just enough DM description to have a speaking role, so I will sheath
Yeah,
my
right.
javelin.
I'll be real. I'm still gonna hide behind the plank of broken bridge, but I am peeking out the side of it rather than having my whole face covered.
Yes, you are basically hiding like Chopper.
Yeah, absolutely. I am.
But yeah, the cart, which I am now moving over here because that you can see the white figure on, goes up and up
As it
and
gets here, can I get a
pulls.
better view of this person?
Because you're coming from behind. No, you like look down to like try and get the view, but between like the light that kind of bursts out, not blinds you, but it's still really bright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just obscured. But they pull into this section here and
Oh boy.
step out. And when they step, it's literally like stepping over a baby gate to them to step out of the cart. And that pulls back his hood, and you can see in the clear light red, magnificently crimson scales, toothy maw, horns that pull back and add an innate sense of like regal and majesty.
Is it
Yellow.
a dragonborn?
Yeah, it's another Dragon Ball.
It's not a dragonborn. You've seen dragonborns before, right? Yes. And
Yeah.
this is different. This is roll me.
I would like to try, and I can get direct, fair contact of eye with this person.
Yeah, you got eye contact. He's very much like making eye contact with everyone he can see, which is everyone except for Rev. Did you try to hide?
Yeah,
Dor?
I'm hidden.
No, sorry.
Dor.
Red.
No.
No, all right, yeah. Then he makes eye contact with like everybody from a standing position. You know, he's not moving any threatening way at all, despite the fact that you can see two beautiful long swords at
Where it is?
at his side.
It's here.
No, it's over here.
Oh, okay.
What do I need to roll to work out what the fuck it is?
I was thinking that myself.
Is it history or nature? Which are you gonna?
I'm gonna go with nature on this one. I think
Nature.
nature. Well, oh, that's right, because you can't fucking see. I'm sorry, Ty.
It's all good.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
1 second here. Let me. Maybe it's because of that, and I just gotta go floompity poops.
Ah, there it is.
There we go.
I want to know his family tree.
I want to know his family tree. Oh shit, that's a good one.
Yeah,
all right.
right.
All right. You can tell right away that this is different. It's not a dragonborn as an individual species, but this is a pure amalgamation of dragon and man. This is a pure half breed. What the best your intelligent brain could figure is that a dragon polymorphed into a human, lay with a human, and then created a half dragon baby, which is entirely different than a dragonborn.
It's closer to a purebred.
Yeah. And this one, again, beautiful set of swords at either side. And as the light kind of catches, you can see the glint off of immaculately presented armor. And it is sheer, like, steel. There is no ostentatious markings. There are no filigree to make it look anything other than a stalwart wall of iron around its body.
I give him a friendly wave.
His, like, you can see his head stop at you for a second and then, like, continue on to the nymph spirit, the fae spirit. What was that exactly? Because I don't remember. Crow. Yes, that's because it looks like a crow. There it is.
How big?
No,
How
this
big
is
of
a fae.
a drop is this?
That's like 15, 20 feet, give or take. But looking down, you could... You've built things enough to know that maybe your giant frame plummeting 20 feet onto a maybe not the best put together thing might do more damage than you expect.
Or maybe exactly the amount of damage I wanted to.
Ooh.
Cannonball!
Yeah,
Right.
right. Like, and to the bottom we go.
Right? It's like, and Ty will be missed. But yeah, Louis stands there for just a moment. My master wishes to ask how he may help you. And the voice, despite being almost soft and stern, booms with authority and power as it seems to echo, even cutting out the sound of the pickaxes, even if only for the enunciated consonants. The exact power of his voice is something that can be felt by all of you.
What?
He doesn't respond. He doesn't even look at you.
Who's your master?
My master is the floating ember.
Mhm.
You said the floating timber?
Ember.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Is that like a title, or does his parents hate him and gave him a crappy name?
Or is like he literally like a floating ember?
Yeah. In a fantasy world, there's a lot of options here.
He just kind of looks at you,
Breaking the fourth wall.
and
I've seen some shit, man.
he kind of lets an exacerbate, and it just. Oh. You have no idea where you are, do you?
It's like a mine.
like, existentially, like where I'm at in my life, or like I don't know that I'm in a maze. In a
There
mine.
is no serious moment Theo tries to create that we will absolutely shit on. He's like the floating ember. And Dora's like, in my life? I mean, I've been better. I don't know. But things are looking up. I just want friends.
Yup.
Yep.
Can Ro kind of like put her hand up to try and get the teacher's attention, but the teacher is a half dragon man talking about his master.
Yeah. You see his head kind of, he's oscillating between everybody, just kind of keeping a passive eye on everyone, but he stops and looks at you when you raise your hand, and he kind of like motions towards you like a teacher would.
Like that kind of gives her the confidence to actually address this person, and she's like, Mr. Dragon, not Dragon Man, what's your name?
You may refer to me as Captain Aerotrax.
Aerotrax.
Okay. I'm Ro, and I am also I'm half wood and half elf, and I get it. It's easy to follow when you're scared. I get scared all the time, but we don't really want anything. We're just confused.
That is apparent. And my benevolent master has offered to clarify what needs to be clarified and offers safe passage to said meeting. I am here to extend that invitation.
Is that safe passage to the meeting, and then the meeting has no safe passage? Or is that we're going to say hello, stop for tea, and then go? Or, like, what's the...
That depends entirely on your group.
Oh, boy!
I can tell you at the moment, there is no reason to keep you here beyond when you want to leave. So if you would like to leave the meeting as it stands in this moment, there's no reason you can't. However, my master does not have the patience that I have. And that's pretty much where he like lets that sit in the air.
Could not be a very patient man.
I mean...
So are we actually going to get in this trolley and go down like I suggested last time?
Yeah, because there's one over here too.
Yeah, I guess
I got like a picture of it, right? I got pictures.
After that whole session of
I'm gonna get to the. I'm gonna go across this way and jump across here, get to this thing, and start pushing down the track.
Clickety clack, clickety clack. Sorry. Yeah.
Boop.
And you go pretty well until you get to this giant pile of bodies.
Why'd you guys do this? So stupid.
Just in case. And I
It's only
revealed
stupid
myself.
in hindsight, which is now 2020. But it
Yeah,
was a
we
good
kind of
decision
blocked
at the
ourselves
time.
in here.
We throw the bodies down.
Just...
Let the bodies hit the floor.
And I jump in the bed.
So,
Wow.
like,
You're
are
there.
we assuming that these dead bodies are like this guy's like hench people?
We assume so.
They don't seem to mind.
Because like I'm pretty sure they're not friends. Because like if I rolled up on a trolley and seen a pile of my dead friends, I wouldn't be
I don't think
extending
that,
an invitation to talk.
I don't think that he's seen them in that sense.
Oh, he's stopped and looked at them. They're eye level with him, maybe a little above. Like that, it's hard to miss a pile of bodies under a bridge. Like when it's right on the
like,
tracks.
We're standing on the bridge, so if he sees us, he definitely sees the bodies.
Well, I can't see anything, so.
Because that's what you get.
I feel like anyone that's able to invite a bunch of people that they can't physically see to come for tea probably has a method of knowing that the bodies were there in the first place.
That is true.
Yeah.
We never met this man, and he knew that we was there enough to invite us somewhere.
There's a lot of talking and a lot less riding this trolley down a giant spiral.
Well,
I
it took
would
a little
like-
bit to get the bodies out, but I'm guessing everybody's getting in the trolley.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would like to insight the half dragon man
100%. Give me the roll.
and be like, does he seem angry or does he just seem like, man, I can't wait till I get off this shift?
The secret is he's always angry.
So, well, this is what I'm on. Oh, no, you're kidding me.
It was a roller coaster.
That was definitely because my computer's lagging on the internet, so it very slowly rolled onto a 20 and then even slower rolled onto a 2, which is the second time it's happened.
They both start with the same number. So.
No, it was like on the last little bit of the
No, I get it. It always tips over. Sons of bitches. And yeah, when you guys get down, you're just seeing, and when you get to mine two, as you go down. What the chimney sweeping fungal dunk? What? Oh, fuck me, because I'm an idiot. Alright. And did I move the players? Nope. Yes, I did. Alright.
Is Arathrax riding with us?
You guys didn't wait. You're just kind of going, and he lets you kind of, as you're going down the tracks, because he pulled into the side thing, he just lets you go off ahead of him.
I very much want to be following the man. Like, I don't want to be like,
Yeah, I don't want to go first.
yeah, I'm not. No. Like,
Like, the
wasn't-
man doesn't have a name, he just has a nickname. Like, those people are dangerous.
What?
Floating number.
Oh, okay. I was like, he told you his name's Aerotrax. All right. Yeah, then whatever. He kind of pulls his in front of you, and as yours, even with the weight, he's able to hold onto his cart, and you can see them kind of click in before he steps like over the baby gate and into the trolley and leads you guys down. And yeah, now you're on the second floor, and the cacophony is still the same. There are so many of these like multi-armed things, and you can see standing in boom, kind of now watching as the rails pass. Get out of here, you. Gnolls just kind of more or less mean mugging you, and goblins, and they're like take a second to like watch you as you go past, and then they continue the business of sorting and like shuffling like gem flecks into like water. You see goblins like doing the sifting thing, you know what I mean? It's a full fucking operation down here.
Yeah.
I like to be counting gnolls and goblins.
All right.
I don't know if I have to roll or just count how many they are in the map.
What's your character's intelligence?
16.
Yeah, you can remember. That's fine. Like, yeah, you're. Yeah.
Second floor. There's two.
I would like to give myself some air, but like some ear protection.
Oh, all right.
Is there like anything cottony?
Like you can rip off like a piece of like clothing or something, but like it's what you have on you. You know what I mean?
Okay, then I'm gonna unsoil it with prestidigitation and shove it in my ears, and then I'm only gonna soil the very top of it, not the bit in my ear, with wax, so that it stays in my ear.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't create actual wax per se, but it does create something that keeps it in there.
Okay, that's fine.
yeah.
It says I'm allowed a non-magical trinket. So
Yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna...
yeah. I think for you it was like I don't want to say like safety blanket, but something like that. You know what I mean?
essentially, yeah.
Yeah,
Robert's
alright.
not comfortable with the volume.
Yeah, fair. All right, and yeah, so you guys are scooting around, going through, and you actually go over a waterfall in this one. You can see it was drowned out by the sound of 100 fucking pickaxes going at a time or more. But yeah, there's water here, and you keep going, and eventually you find yourselves. Let me do something real quick. You find yourselves down at the bottom.
Is there anything with the rock, the boulder type?
It's just support. It's like that's not a thing you can manipulate if that's what you're
It's
asking.
something in the map.
Yeah, it's just something the map had. But yeah, the group finds itself stopping right here. And I think I fucked up a little bit, but I'll move everybody to the right layer in just a
I
moment.
don't see us.
Yeah, I'm putting you on the DM later because I'm an idiot. Boop. And, of course, somehow. Do you have yourself now?
No.
What?
I'll refresh.
We're not stopping at this floor, right?
Yes, this is the floor we're stopping. This,
Oh,
1 second. This part here is more meant to be a dead end. Or it wasn't so detailed when I saw it in like the thumbnail, and I overlooked it when I. But yeah, this is just a dead end, like the one he pulled into at the top. Over here.
which one is the den?
Well, right here. Technically, this is 2, but yeah. You guys stop.
Out of curiosity, then, just because of the map being a map,
Mm-hmm.
does this look like it's a tunnel or a crack?
Let me pan out. Does what look like a tunnel or a crack?
This.
A waterfall.
Oh,
That's a
because you're
waterfall?
on the. Yes, I'm realizing what map you're on now.
I
Yeah,
still
that's a
can't see
waterfall.
myself. Oh, okay.
That's because I didn't put anybody on this
But it
fucking
comes
map.
from a tunnel or a crack?
Oh, I see what you're saying. A crack.
So no, it's not a viable escape route.
No.
Then you knew my thoughts. Oh, I'm somewhere else now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom. Weird.
Oh,
I see
wow.
it, like,
Such a big treasure.
I do need to know more about that treasure.
everybody's talking about like dead ends and cracks and stuff. I've just been seeing white, like a all white screen.
What?
We just changed maps now. Went to the bottom of the waterfall. Kind of, I guess.
All right, let me refresh. Maybe something's going on my end.
Because I gave you Door and Caractacus literally just
Yeah.
now to make sure.
Door is here, yeah.
Yep, that was me. I
All right.
refreshed and I see everything.
All right. Sweet.
Oh.
And you get down there, and Captain Aratrax hops out.
I'm missing Ty.
Oh, thank you. And thought I got him. Skibbity blang. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, right. All right. Boop. There you go. And it stops here, and you can see a dead end this way. And this part of the cave, 1 second, is you're not supposed to be able to see. And I fucked up. Where's
You think we'll be seeing
Has
this?
it been longer than an hour?
no?
Okay. Oh, now I don't see anything. Oh, now I see a tiny square around.
All right. Good. Captain, because I thought I had this map fogged up, and I did not, and everybody saw everything all at once.
I have a 16 memory also.
Yeah, bite me. But yeah, in this floor,
I'm
you can
seeing-
definitely see. You see the pile of bodies that you launched down there. You see the candle's no longer down there. But you see a couple. Actually, let me do this right quick. You see a couple of mining abominations, but you like not nearly as many. So it's not as it's not as loud as it was.
Do I see the bones?
There's definitely bones down here.
Can I tell what bones they are?
Roll me a nature check.
Any gnolls and goblins around?
No, none on this level.
So is this the second or the third floor?
Yeah, you can't make it out. And this is the third floor down.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't tell, but you can even with a 9, these are just piles of bones. You can't really some of these bones don't belong to others of these bones. I think is the best way to put it. Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. But yeah, Captain Aerotrex bids you to follow him, and
That time.
yeah, and to please come with me, and I will emphasize the importance of civility and manners. My master, again, has very little patience.
I feel like he was looking at me when he said that.
Yeah,
Right.
I do feel like
It was
there
looking
some eye
at, like,
contact.
yeah, oh, he's looking at all of you. And actually, no, he went over Ro when he said that. He felt he didn't need to look at Ro. Because, like, manners.
I haven't even spoken. This
Accidental moment.
Yeah, when you came out of hiding, he kind of gave not an impressed nod, but like one of those, all right, I've taken note kind of things. Like that dude came out of fucking nowhere. But yeah. So he kind of brings you around. You can see there's the abomination. As you get closer, you can see some of the eyes definitely track you as you go, but it's like an automated thing. It's not. It doesn't feel like it acknowledges you entirely. You know.
You said before that they have like a pile of gems and shit they've been.
Yeah, next to them.
Anything good?
They're right now. It's like dirty shavings. Like there's a reason it was a whole like operation to get them. Right now it's more like, I don't want to say slag because I don't think that's the right term. I think that's for metals.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe, I don't know.
yeah, but it's it's very rough. Like you wouldn't know the next process. Like right now you can't even tell like what's valuable and what's rock because it's so fucked up, and it's just at a glance, because I'm going to assume you're not going to like try to inspect all the goodies right in front of this dude
No, I wasn't.
right next to you.
Just
Yeah.
in the way back, maybe,
Yeah.
but not now.
But Captain Arex gets to about here and says, "From here, we are in the home of the Floating Ember. Show reverence and show respect." And as he... Oh,
It's a bit hard to do it, but assume my fate is right in front of me and not to
oh,
the side.
all right. I got you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stay behind Ty and Ham.
He
I'm
gets to where like the mouth of the cave seems to open up and kind of straightens up a little bit. Not that he wasn't already in like perfect posture, but just like introducing the band of interlopers from the first floor. Great Floating Ember. And then he moves inside.
Or interlopers.
And allow me to reveal what you see. All right, you get in there and you see. Oh, funky butt loving.
Funky butt loving.
All right. Oh, there's another dude. Oh, there's a couple of dudes. Oh, there's quite a few dudes.
So many dudes.
If he used the clone jutsu,
No, these are all the
is he his
same.
own master?
They're all the
Dragon
same.
has been busy.
Oh, same race.
Yes.
Wait, is he the dad?
Dragon Daddy's been busy.
Is he? Are these guys his
Baby.
progeny?
Who's progeny?
The Floating Ember.
Oh,
He's been busy.
who knows? But what do you do when you walk in and you see essentially the cadre of knights, more or less, that have taken defensive positions in front of the mound of gold? They're just standing. Like each of them has their hands like in front of them, like this, like over their belt. So like their hands aren't on their weapons.
Mine
They're-
is.
That's
The moment I see them, it's not threatening. It's more like precaution.
yeah, and that's fine. They don't even make a move when you guys move to. Essentially, a lot of you probably do that. You're like, oh, this dude wants to talk to. Oh shit, there's 9 of them. You know what I mean? Like
9.
I'll be real.
No,
I think
however
I'm
many,
literally, as I enter the room and see there's more of them, I kind of wave at each of them, but like individually going down the line, kind of like, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?" Like, and each new one until I get to the end, and then I'm like, damn, that was more guys.
Hey,
the
how
one
are
at
you?
the
Yeah.
end waves back.
Thank you. Hello. Welcome to Walmart.
Yeah,
one
usually
would-
that. Yeah.
I elbow Ham and
the
ask
la-
him, "What's that they are protecting?" If it is a dwarf thing to know.
I don't know if I have a huge amount of gem knowledge, but I'll roll for it. Skip history with advantage.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there's an 18.
Hey.
Yeah, 18.
18 is solid. This looks like a gem hoard. And as you're looking at it, you can see like all of a sudden there's like a ripple as a wing pops out the side. And a
Oh, it's an actual dragon horde.
magnificent golden red wings erupt out of the pile of gems and gold as if stretching And he stands his full 12 feet tall on his hind legs, creating a massively imposing figure as his wings also flare up. And then he settles down with his head on his hands, not unlike a cat at rest, as his golden flaming eyes peer, literally you feel like into each and every one of your souls as he looks upon you and says, "Welcome. Would you like some tea?"
Oh, yes, please.
You hear, you see like a tail rise up and like, whoops, and you see a goblin from this direction come out holding cups of coffee, holding cups and a carafe, and the goblin makes himself. 1 second, let me just do it. You know,
That is a red dragon,
yes, it is a red dragon.
and is it that small?
Boop. No, it's bigger than that. I just needed to hide it and Oh, funky butler. Sorry. Let me get the thing's proportions better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
And make sure to not look in the eye. Looking a little down, like submissive. Not in a sexual way, of course.
He looks over the group, kind of like, again, like a cat watching like light dance across the thing, like the floor or something like that, with mild interest, but at the moment, not enough to make him move. And as the goblin kind of comes out, shaking, holding a clattering thing of tea, just like looking around at all of you, who he just dripping in the remains of plenty of his friends. And it's just kind of like standing there with this tray on top of its head, scared shitless, waiting for you all to take your tea.
I take my tea. Can I smell it and see if it is lavender?
Can I smell it to see if it's poison?
I don't think you can smell poison, but no, it doesn't smell like lavender.
Some poison
Damn.
to smell.
I was really hoping for that.
When you drink it, if you drink it,
I don't.
it has it's a very earthy tea with a little bit of like, I don't want to say spice, but I want to like heat to the flavor.
I am gonna drink the tea.
It's just good tea, like
It's just
really fine tea, and that spicy flavor. It's enough to like activate on the tongue, but not enough to like burn the mouth. You know what I mean?
I guess I'm just confused.
Yes, you have that air about you.
In general.
What can I help you with?
Are these yours? And I point to the red goblin, seeing that he's a red dragon who likes to fuck around a lot.
No, none of the only things here that are mine. And he kind of like waves his like clawed hand at the dragonborn. Just my brothers and I.
Brothers.
Yes.
Where'd
Mother
you get all the
told.
blobs?
Oh, that was kind of like, you can hear each time he like touches, there's like this spark of fire, like of heat that you can see every time his nails touch. Oh, about 50 or 70 years ago, and an enterprising young necromancer offered me a contract, I guess is the best way to put it. But that's as much as you need to know. Again, let me reiterate. Why are you here? Sweet spring children.
We've been chasing these goblins through the goods. They took us to this necromancer of yours, and we end up here following the tracks.
Almost as if kismet. You see a hand kind of form out of ethereal nothing as a familiar person appears next to him, and the dragon goes, "Do you mean him?" and points to him as Zednus stands with all the power and majesty that he's shown before. Maybe not majesty, the power and I don't know the word for it. Confidence, yeah, we'll go with that. Thank you. The power and confidence, but with a divinely submissive posture towards the dragon, as if he were merely an ant in the presence of a god, and simply asks, how may I be of service, my lord?
Oh, so he's like a bum snuffer.
The dragon's head turns. He shows proper respect.
I don't think it's very respectful to sniff people's bums. I think if you really respect people, you tell them how things are with honesty because you respect them enough to have that bond with them. But that's a personal opinion, and I understand that not everyone has to agree.
Correct. And he looks over to Zednus, or the mysterious man, and kind of asks, "Are these the group?" And to which Zednus, fuck it, yes, his name's Zednus. To which he nods in reply, and and after that, you can see that the dragons, I don't want to say shifted, but thank you. Close. And he regards you with a different kind of, even the mood shifts in the cave a little bit. And he's like, "So you're the ones who've been disrupting Mother's expansion."
Okay, less confused now.
And he kind of breathes, and you can feel, you can see clearly that he, the air ripples with heat just from him breathing. The soldiers in front of him make zero motion. They are just a stalwart wall between you and them.
I don't know, expansion would suggest that there was space. That isn't necessarily a truth.
Sweet.
We didn't just go looking for something more found us. And when we tried to talk to your friend over there, he was not about talking.
It is not his job to speak.
That's fair. I hope he gets paid enough to not speak. That would suck.
His life is wonderful payment.
I don't know,
And he kind of, his eyes narrow, and is like, "Choose your words carefully, spring child. My patience grows dim. You have been a thorn in my mother's side for a month. We have heard of you. And he kind of looks at Ham, goes, you are the one they call the Wall, are you not? And he kind of sniffs, and you can feel like a pull of air with every... And he kind of... And he kind of like looks between like, and now it's like a cat with its dander up almost, not ready to attack, but like it noticed something it didn't notice before, and it's you.
Sorry, I do that sometimes.
Your blood, you. And he kind of like looks between Ty and Ham, and is like, you are a baka. And he kind of like snarls and is like, and stares at you, and like back between Ty and Ham, and like, you are the dwarven line, but you. And again, like Ro and Chick feel again a big pull as air is breathed in. This is you are, and you are the giant. What is the meaning of this? And he's like, you can see like his brain is going a mile a minute. Is there an alliance? Are you working against Mother? And he starts.
I look at Ham and I'm just like, what did he call me? A Baku?
Worse.
Bach.
He didn't even mention door, and I just feel like that's a bit like exclusionary.
Bakujita.
Oh, me.
Yeah, exactly. Good reminder.
Your daddy.
I don't remember the words. I only remember 2 sessions where we ruthlessly roasted Theo for the names.
Sorry, that sounds so right though. It's like, oh yeah, it was that.
Yep.
Yeah. That's like great.
I was a primary contributor, and for that I apologize.
Okay, so above table, are we getting the sense that like my presence alone is like creating tension, or is he like confusion? Like,
who's got the highest wisdom?
Oh, not me.
Not me.
I really
I want to say that would be Door.
My wisdom is a 17.
Oh yeah, it's
Yep.
still there.
Okay, Door. Yeah. At this point, you're new, so you have kind of a clean slate when it comes to like picking these pieces and putting them together. But you're like, so it's in your. So you realize he's talking about their blood. Whatever the dragon's smelling is something like intrinsic to their blood. And while the rest of them can't really put that together because there's this fuck off dragon in front of them that's got its dander up. There's a lot going on, and you're a little more detract because he hasn't kind of focused on you at all.
Yeah, I'm new. They don't hate me.
So what I'm getting is that this dragon hates a little the dwarf family, Zappa and company. And now he's confused also because one of Zappa's children has also giant blood, like Bakujita, the giant fucker.
Mm-hmm. And you're putting together that whoever that giant fucker is not generally allied with the dwarf. And
no, we know.
So, well, I'm just telling what he puts together. Sorry. And that the dragon is concerned that essentially 2 enemies have allied against his mother.
Who's your mother?
I don't know.
Are you talking about Asturina or someone else?
No. What? And he kind of like makes, like, even a dragon makes a what the fuck face?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a
Well, this is
dragon
why we're
torture.
kind of like, you're like, oh, you're upsetting my mom, and it's like fair enough, but
Mhm.
who is your mom? And like,
My
I don't even
mother
know her.
is the flame that burns the earth, the very thing that sucks the oxygen from your lungs should she deem it. My mother is the greatest being on this entire continent. All that is this is hers.
But not the turtle.
She is the growing flame, the wildfire of indeterminable size. Because I can't think of
And
much
she
cooler
has a
things to
name.
say.
but 14-year-olds.
What's her name? What'd you say her name was?
He only
Wildfire.
referred to her as mother.
And her name is
Her,
It has an
her
ended
name is too
middle
pure for your
size.
ears.
Right.
And it's in Draconic.
I still Draconic. Wait,
Oh,
what?
did you?
Yeah, dude.
You fuck ass. I should have known it was you too, you son of a bitch. Anyway, then yeah, you hear the name, and it's like Draconic doesn't work in the sense of like English, where it's like, oh, this is this word, this is that word. Words have meaning, multiple words have like different meanings, and so on and so forth. But this is essentially, her name is the spark that starts. Like, she is the beginning of all flame. Is the feeling that her name gives you. Which roughly translates to the first spark.
She's the Big Bang. She's the Big Bang. Is she the one that's allying the gnolls and the goblins? They're all in service to.
They were ours before your little lives were ever thought of.
The big father was
I mean,
correct.
that's not like I'm like 20 years old. That's not that. It's not that far back.
And just kind of like breathes out, exasperated. It's like, you have no idea what you have found yourself in, you sweet spring children. Your ignorance will be your downfall. You and your entire village have been in between something that has long been contested, and your little superstitions and safe spaces have been stalwart on our advancement, but no longer. We move as Mother dictates. We spread as fire does, and that which is in our way will burn to nothing.
We have a village.
We have a village.
we do. Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't been to the village yet.
Well, I guess this is where we try and leave.
What? Village life.
Yeah.
Did that guy just step into our way?
Yeah.
For a second, you will leave when I allow it, and you will be allowed.
That's not what Andrew
And-
said.
And then that person moves,
Okay, see, I'm
moves
not
back.
the only one.
Yeah, and that's what the person moved back, and he was just stopping you from leaving too soon. Was all. You are now the bearers of this message. The fire is coming. It will burn, and it will
yeah.
take
Fire
You
is
have-
catching.
but the simple choice to follow nature or to die.
I like nature.
You
I
may,
like nature.
you may leave
There's-
now.
There's water in nature.
Did we get your name?
I mean, there's
By
death
ember?
in nature, but like,
That is, yeah, he's the floating ember.
Yeah, but is that a nickname or is that your name?
That's his name, but like in Draconic, it's something else. It's just translated to English for you.
Okay.
Okay, so the spark that starts had the floating ember.
Mhm.
So Mama Flint birthed Cinder.
Not bad. Yeah. But yeah, they stand where they are, and you don't know why, but all of you really feel like Zednis is smiling at you from behind the line of soldiers. Like you can't
Yeah,
see his
well-
face because of like because the plague mask, but all of you get the distinct impression he's smiling at you.
Can I make an
Yeah.
insight check to see what kind of smile is he mocking us, or is he secret?
Oh, it would be a mocking smile. Like don't
Okay.
like
Don't need
the
to-
kind like
Don't get me wrong.
that asshole kid who like picks on you behind a teacher.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like that guy.
Yeah, like
Sedman.
like
I was
aha, you
thinking-
guys can't get to me because there's a fucking dragon in
Yeah,
between.
basically.
Yeah, sorry, I was
Yeah,
thinking of Arathax.
Oh no,
not
no, no.
Sedman. Yeah, Sedman is a piece of shit.
No, we're not the ones having to hide our nose under a mask because of how brown it is. So it's what it is.
What are the chance like? What is the chances that if I call him a bitch right now, it starts a fight?
100%.
All right, so I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Yeah, like this
I'm
is
gonna-
not the crowd to do that with.
I'm gonna
If
take
you don't
the-
want to play anymore, I guess.
Like right.
If you're like, I'm done with this campaign.
I'm gonna
Leroy
take
Jenkins.
Sage.
I'm gonna take the cups, whether people drank some tea or not. I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna like look for a sink and be like, "Where's the kitchen?"
The goblin comes up and is just like takes the platter from you with shaking hands, like he's like obviously waiting for shit to pop off and for him to die in any second. Like he's literally in the middle of the adventuring group and the dragons. It is the worst place to be in all of D&D history.
Yeah, but like
There's
I
yeah.
feel like I should lead by example and show what proper respect is, and cleaning up your mugs at a guest house is proper respectful behavior.
You have prestidigitation.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm just gonna like clean the mugs on the tray with this like shaking goblin under it, and just be like, "Good day, sir."
I'm just a good day.
And the dragon's like, and to you, madam.
She
do
kind of
have
like
one
waves at all
question,
the other
though.
dragonborns.
Like, what kind of tea is this? Because it was really good, and like, I would like to get some for my own personal use.
I am gonna eavesdrop on this part. Though.
The dragon kind of looks at you for a second, like rolls his eyes. Is like, it is cinderleaf tea. It's from a very rare plant that grows in the canyons, where we have where our base is.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
You may leave now.
Before
Alright.
leaving, I'm gonna drop a fingernail like this. So it's
Oh, I got you.
not perceptible. And I like to throw it close to the dragon without him noticing.
Yeah, that's a sleight of hand.
Yeah. Natural one.
Oh no.
Yeah. Ow! What the fuck? You like? There's something like you get it in one of the soldiers' eyes. Like you're trying to be like smooth, so you're not like looking where it's going, and it just ow! What the fuck? Like kind of like looks up, like what the, and
I don't know.
just kind of like looks around. He doesn't know that it's you because the things fall, but it's like what
I
the.
mean, it's a fingernail. It's
Yeah, luckily for you, there's things with like 700 fingers in this floor. But yeah, is Ham waiting for a reason?
I've
or-
seen that one.
yeah, it was the
I'm
worst.
just
That one.
leaving.
Gonna
But
make
to
us
be
fun to
fair,
stare.
there's the thing is still waiting for you, and you know it can go up.
On the way. So So I'm assuming I don't know a shit ton about gems because they're rare and we don't work with them.
Mhm.
However, what I am assuming is that I do know a shit ton about worthless earth. Like I would at least know which of the piles is the worthless pile, even if I don't know what makes the special pile special.
That is a fair assumption, yes.
So on the way out, I would just point out to one of the piles at the bottom of the hand monsters and tell Chick for his, because we've obviously both been staring at it, right? Like I saw him looking because I was looking at the piles too. I'd just be like, whatever the pile is good, I don't know, but that side is the slag pile, the awful pile.
Just isn't there more piles in the first floor? Far away from the dragon.
Yeah, there should
I would
there
like
should
to
be piles
far from
everywhere.
the dragon before we steal from the
I'll clap Chick on the back and be like, I know you can do it. It's right. Cast bardic
What did
inspiration.
Sage say?
Oh, I just said I would like to be further from the dragon before we steal from the dragon.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're climbing into the cart.
the
Yeah,
cart will
and
take
as I
you-
say, I prefer to steal from above
What the fuck is that?
if they're gonna have the same kind of piles.
Oh, slob.
We saw them piles above, right?
Yeah,
above.
they're on every floor.
So you get an additional 1d6 if you choose to try and take one of the good piles.
Okay, but before that, well, when we are on our way up in the cart, I'm gonna use the fingernail while we are up to listen to the dragon for a minute to see if they talk more when we are out of their presence.
All right. Yeah, and you definitely hear stuff. You hear Zedness, like, Master, why did you not kill them? They have been a thorn in the side of our expansion for too long. Letting them leave is a mistake. And then you hear a wet thud.
Oh,
What?
Mm-hmm.
that's the thud and then wet concept, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not
Like-
question me.
Yeah.
You fucking worthless shit. You had them in your entire laboratory. And they found their way here. And you can't hear speech, but you can hear like rasping. And you know the sound of something being like pressed.
I'm seeing what's happening too.
Yeah.
not
Oh,
just-
then you can see he is like put his hand down and there's a claw like in his like shoulder, just pinning Zedness to the ground. And you would dare question my efficacy. You dare question what I understand compared to what you understand. And you see the nail push in deeper and fire start to come out as Zedness that screams. Like, you can all hear the screams. That is not a hidden thing. As you're going up, you hear basically a Wilhelm yell from the bottom. You know what I mean? And he pulls the claw out and kind of like tosses him aside. And one of the soldiers like goes and heals, kind of like puts his hand over the wound and stops the bleeding. And the dragon looks over at Aratrax and is like, they know now. And we know where they are. And he kind of like, clever kitty. And you see from your point of view as the dragon locks in on the magic in your toenail. And it's making direct eye contact until all you could see is golden eyes that consume your entire vision.
Okay. I explained them that we should really get the hell out of here.
I second that, but also what I'm gonna say is that's what I mean about being a brown nose. It's not actually a respect relationship. Right, that's what I'm saying.
Not a mutually respective relationship, no. But dragons aren't interested in mutual respect.
They want gold and they want to fuck.
Yeah, but he wouldn't say. Look. All I'm saying, the wind, is that a mutually respectful relationship is where true respect is both ways. You can't have one-way respect. That's fear.
You humans have a lot of words dragons don't understand. Said the
I feel
wind.
like fear is the one human things dragons
right,
do
yes,
understand.
very
I'm like,
well,
okay.
But yeah, you guys are. It's kind of like the beginning of a roller coaster, you know, with that. But like it's for like 3 minutes as it goes up and around.
Very tense minutes.
Yeah.
Aerotrax is in the cart with us.
Yes, Aerotrax is 100% in the cart with you.
Can
Well,
I do something
remember, the carts are
potentially
connected.
dangerous?
You can try.
Well, I'm gonna run it by the group first because I wouldn't just do this out the
fair.
blind. But I have the mirthful face spirit because it's not been an hour, and
Mhm.
the mirthful one can cause a wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC, and then I get to charm the target. So if I charm this little dragon dude, and dragons aren't particularly wise, we could like shake him, you know what I mean, and take some gems when we're at the top.
Well,
I think
I don't. Well, if I want to steal something from them, is to see more what it is than to sell it or to thinking that is something worth it. And I don't know above table. I don't know if you can charm a dragon.
No, I think they have like legendary.
He's a humanoid. He's
No,
half.
he's talking about the Aerotrax.
Yeah,
Oh,
Aerotrax, the one, because they're half dragon, half man, so they are humanoid.
Is he coming with us or?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
with
yeah,
us.
yeah. That's why I'm saying.
Remember,
that.
his cart is like ahead of yours because you guys, like, he's escorting you up right now, more or less. Up and out.
I mean, the Fae can teleport, so I'm not too worried about that. Because that's the whole thing.
I don't have confidence in it.
Then I won't. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm going
Yeah.
to ask.
Especially because don't charm targets know that they were charmed after the spell wears off?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we
And
like
if
step out and grab a gem, and all of a sudden he's like, "What the fuck?" And then we all die. Anyways.
I mean, yeah, it would only be for a minute, but I'm just saying.
I mean, if you don't want to play the game anymore, if you want to end the campaign,
Look,
I don't know that it'll
you
end
keep
the
saying
campaign.
that, like, and I'm starting to think maybe that's your take and you're projecting, but that's not my business.
I haven't charmed any dragons.
I'm not talking about charming a dragon. I'm talking about charming his half-human brother.
But
But like,
you could try distracting him with a spell. So
Nah,
he's
it's alright.
looking somewhere else while
I don't really have that kind of thing. That's why I'm asking about this. It's
You
fine.
don't have minor illusion or something.
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna bend down and pick up a pencil. That's gonna distract them.
Oh, ooh, Ben.
In a sexy way.
Step.
So I'm talking with him now.
That's very gay.
So how
Faye.
he called you brother? I'm asking him. So,
Aerotrax. Oh, are you asking me or Aerotrax?
I am asking Arafrax.
Yep.
And
So, like, y'all got
um,
the same mom
that
or same
sucks.
dad? Like,
you know, being in a family and not being the full dragon.
that's pretty cool.
Do you obey him?
Of course. Without question.
Because he's stronger.
Because mother wills it.
Man, that's incestual.
I'm still a bit confused about your mother. She sounds great by his words. He ran out of ways to explain how great she is. But I don't get what she is. Is she a dragon? Is she a biggest dragon?
Is she just like the concept of fire itself?
Is she a
What is
dragon
going on?
turtle? Or
Is
a
she the
dragon?
turtle?
Is she a dragon turtle? Yeah.
Mother is a dragon. of immeasurable might.
Is she bigger than the turtle?
What fucking turtle?
Do you know that we're on a
No, no,
turtle?
no, no. Leave that. He don't know. He don't know.
Yeah, it's a matter of speech.
Yeah.
Yes,
The-
she is larger than a turtle. Like, he's like, what the fuck? Of course. Like,
There's
I'm
big
bigger
turtles.
than a turtle. Like, it's like,
I mean, it depends on the turtle, really.
it's true.
There's big ones.
We have already mentioned Dragon Turtle, so if he's not getting it, I think he don't know. We shouldn't tell him.
I don't think he knows. Yeah.
I
So
don't think he knows.
that wasn't your brother a full-grown dragon. It's the first time we see a dragon, at least.
Yes,
I
that was
guess.
the first
I don't know,
interaction
Dor.
you've ever had with a real full dragon.
So that's a young dragon.
Yes. Yes. Our brother is in what you humans would call pre-adolescence.
What's the point of harvesting all the gems?
There was a bratish.
He
Way
wants
up.
them, so so that is our due.
Spend your life doing what you're told.
I spend my life for the greater good. Mother wills it.
Have you
It's
heard
great.
Your
about
mom wills you to be a slave for your younger brother.
Bigger,
My-
younger brother.
My mother wills me to work for the benefit of our family. There is no slave. There is only the family.
I was just trying to make sure that there's no slavery. That I don't really like slavery, you know.
I mean,
Oh, there's tons
how-
of. He's like, he kind of like
Oh, there's
squints.
tons of slaves.
He's like you're going up the second floor now, looking at these hunks of meat sewn together out of dead bodies that are like working mindlessly, and he's like, yes.
I mean, dead people can't be slaves.
let alone
That's
the
right.
fucking
Dead people
goblins.
can't say no.
Whip marks all over
I-
their back from like doing the sifting and the finer work that the
While I'm not gonna argue the consent laws of a corpse, I am gonna put forward the idea that a family wording set is very cult-like behavior, and the difference between cults and
Wait, is Rose signing all this?
no, like
I was
I like
She's
to
talking
think
a
she's
lot
only
this
I like to think
session.
she's only really whispering it to like Dor, but Dor is saying it all out loud, very loudly. No, like she's like, why? I just don't think there's a large difference between like a cult and a slave owner. Like, you're forcing people to do things based on an abstract concept of what you believe good is. And then Dor's just like, yeah, I mean, just directly to this Dragon Ball like face.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah, it does. You're like, like,
And it's at this moment that Aerotrax actually looks at you with, like, he has been relatively emotionless, unless you count annoyed. But he looks at you with genuine sadness in his eyes. And, like, he just doesn't respond other than that look.
inside?
Aw.
Is he sad about us or is he sad about himself?
Oh, you don't need an insight to. Yeah, it's you. He feels sad for you. Like, it's not about him feeling sad for him.
Well,
It's-
sorry, my
it's about
mother is
y'all.
not
Door.
a dragon.
He looks at us.
In
He's
straight
been
up
annoyed.
denial.
He's been annoyed up until now, and then at the end, the look is just like when you see a homeless person in rags without legs, and you're like, "Oh, this is awful for them." He's just like, "Look at these idiots."
More or less, yeah, that's solid. Yeah, like these poor
if I-
ignorant fuckwads.
now I've seen that. Is it possible that I can cast detect thoughts and find out why this guy that doesn't even know he lives on a turtle thinks we're the ignorant ones? Like, can I?
Maybe
We
we
got
don't.
knowledge, son.
Maybe we don't live on a turtle.
Maybe we don't live on a turtle, and like, I kind of want to know.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Everybody know the flat is Earth. The Earth is flat, and it goes forever.
Like, we live on a turtle. I don't know how to
So
what do you
anyways,
mean there's a galaxy? That's insane. Who are
Have-
you?
have you ever
Our
heard the
slaves?
name Jeffrey?
Who's Jeffrey?
Not you.
Oh, did you ask that out loud?
Yeah.
Can I ask what floor we're on?
You're rounding up into the first. Like you're almost
Okay,
there.
that's not so bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this isn't taking too long. Like I said, it's just a few minutes. But goes, and you can, from being sad, he just kind of rolls his eyes and goes, "Yes, we know of Jeffrey."
I did kind of ask about detect thoughts, but I was actually serious.
Oh! I'm sorry.
Oh,
You
wasn't
have to
Jeffrey
like
one of
roll
your
for that?
slaves?
And if
before
you're,
Jeffrey, Ro was
yeah,
mental
yeah.
thingy.
So
Mental
I
Yeah,
vision.
can, yeah.
Put the
Just-
spell up
just-
so I can read it.
Okay, yeah. Hold on.
Wisdom safe, I think it is.
It is. It's a wisdom 16, but that's only if. Oh, that's the wrong bit. Hold on. Let me.
Only for deep.
Watcha? Does that do it? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, diggity dang it. Why is that?
Which how is?
It's only if
That
she
one?
There we
actually
go.
cries into his
Okay.
head.
Yeah, I can. So just when I'm doing it in general, I can hear like the key words essentially of what he's thinking within 30 feet. And if I choose to probe deeper, which I definitely would if Chick is going to ask about Jeffrey, I'm not gonna be like, I'll ignore that. But it's a DC 16 for me.
Yeah, and I don't think it is like charm. I don't think you realize it's happening if you success.
I think if I fail, he would realize, but only if I fail. Oh wait, hold. No,
Isn't-
either way, the target knows you're probing, unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts. But I can shift my attention if I fail, kind of thing, if it noticed. Wait, let's have a look. If you probe deeper, the target must make a mistake. If you fail, you gain insight.
It says either way,
Into
the
his
target
reasoning.
knows you're probing his mind.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, look, we've already pissed it off. I think I should do it.
You can do. I mean, you can do that with the surface thoughts without, like, forcing deeper. You can still get some stuff.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
saying don't probe
Jeffrey,
deeper
what's
and get
the-
us got on this in this little buggy.
No, well, that's why I asked what floor we're on. We're at the top. Like, we're about to get out of the car.
Yeah. Do you want me to just tell you this? Are you going to do it?
You know what? I'll do the first surface ones. Chick asked the question.
All right.
I'll find out what happens, and then I'll make a choice.
Yeah. You get once he says Jeffrey, you get a clear image of your head of a few dead bodies and somebody coming, and you can clearly see Jeffrey with like an offering box in the cave that you were just in, and like that's his memory as he says, yes, he tried to appease, but he had there was no spark to what he asked for, and the young master refused.
What happens when he refuses?
He says no.
So is he?
So this mysterious Jeffrey person was allowed to leave.
Just
is
as you
he
are.
Fair hunting.
Huh?
Fair hunting. Can we hunt him?
What did he ask?
Oh, you don't... He just shrugs. I don't care what you do with Jeffrey. Jeffrey, that is not my place to speak. And you can feel that there's a door there. Like, that's a deeper thing you have to push to get.
Okay.
But you know he came hat in hand and left pissed.
We'd like to know where he is. Any clue?
When I escorted him out, he went left. That is the most I can tell you.
Sorry, it's the kid swimming on the bed.
Yeah, Beth. But I don't know. I don't want to probe deeper and then it be a big issue where we can't like easily run from this guy. But like, at the same point in time, I feel like it could be useful.
Like, I mean, if we're up on the first floor and it's not like, okay, so we're fighting 5 half dragons and a dragon, I'm down with clown. Yeah.
Besides, I like this guy.
I'm not sure how our chances of winning is, but you know, I'm down.
Well, yeah.
And it's taking so long to get up there.
I know we're like at the door ready to leave. I'm literally just like, do I push this or not? And that's the last choice before we leave this place. And nobody's really.
Yeah, like I'm like if we're like at the door, pretty close to leaving, I think like you can push it, and then he'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then we just like run away.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
and I can do it from 30 feet away. To be fair,
That's throwing rocks to a height. If he's not accompanying us to the door, I'm gonna take something from this guy.
Steal some gems.
You're muted there. Not
It stops right at where it started. Over here.
No, I mean, I forgot his name.
Aerotrax. Yeah. He's like waiting in the thing to like take it down and for you to leave.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do it
Yeah,
front of him.
It's like one of those, like silent. You can leave now.
okay.
So like
I'm gonna give up then.
I was gonna say, like, since like he's in the cart and he's about to cart off, like we can like sit at the door, and as he's carting and he gets 30 feet away, you probe deeper, and he's already going, like he's already leaving, and we're already leaving. We might have a good enough head start to just be out.
This is just to find out where Jeffrey is?
No,
I'm
I don't think
voted
it's worth
for
it.
it.
No,
I can't even guarantee he's gonna be thinking about that by that point. I drop it. It's fine.
We are back at stealing from the made things.
All right. You're out here.
Is it worthy? Because if he's gonna stay around, I won't do it.
Yeah. Aerotrax is like, as I mentioned, and he kind of like points to the left. Is like, Jeffrey went that way. That's the best I can tell you. And do carry the message well. It could save many lives you care about. And with that, he kind of like just stops and waits for you guys to more or less disappear. Because his inside check told him y'all are very interested in some of those gems. It was not a high insight. But yeah.
Let's just head back then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you come up, I'm not going to put them in, but there's already goblins in these places going back to work, like stripping dead bodies, putting them over here, and like just doing as they've done, even though they don't really realize in the moment that you fucked up the supply line by shattering the tracks.
Did they fix the roof?
Nope. They're literally just working at a burnt out husk.
Nice.
Like they yeah.
Mindless. All for the mother dragon.
Yeah.
Fear of a dragon is a good motivator.
And unless you guys want to talk with each other about just what just happened, that's going to be where we call it for today.
Oh, that feels right.
Yeah.
I guess we just go back to the village and tell everybody what we learned.
I think that would be the smartest, because following Jeffrey at this point is nonsense.
Right.
Just personal vendetta.
Y'all really got beef with this Jeffrey person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dick.
You did a great job there, Red.
And
Sorry. But
it's like you did a good job there.
you hurt us, Red.
You damage their trust forever.
Literally not a single NPC is pissed us off as much as Jeffrey.
What a shit name, too. Jeffrey.
Fucking Jeff.
I always
All right.
put him in the face of Jeffrey from the Fresh Prince.
You know
Jeffrey.
the reason I named them Jeffrey
Really? He's the only Jeffrey I know.
is it's because no one is scared of a person named Jeffrey.
It's true.
That's
Like somebody walks up and
That's not true. Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. Dude
Oh,
ate people.
yeah.
Well,
Afraid of Jeffrey Dahmer until they heard what he was doing.
You know what? That is a fair point. It's-
And then
It's
when
not
they
so much
tell
the Jeffrey of
stories,
it.
they usually just say Dahmer because Jeffrey is very non-threatening.
I'll give you that. That's a fact, yeah. All right, shit. There you go. Well, yeah. On that note, thank you for joining us. I hope everybody had fun, and we can, and see y'all next time. Remember, life happens.